Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Utah State Aggies and the Delaware Blue Hen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Utah State head coach before the game, he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Deep in the end zone, it's Roberts. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. RPO complete to open the drive. The Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right side, it's Bowman. Smashes through the tackle. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Push is ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Plowing ahead on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Out wide right, it's Porter. At the 45 on its way. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I gotta go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. First play of this drive. Unloads to the right. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Out wide left, it's Johnson. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Makes a grab and room to run. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Rush right in his face. He finds a dead spot in the middle. All right, guys, let's chat a little Utah State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They're going to ride this running back. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw one first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Graves. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. They burned a couple early. Now down to just one timeout to work with. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He's changing the play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellison. Breaks the tackle. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play fake. Left side, it's Miles. Makes the grab in their space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to keep it in the air. With the catch, it's Lofton. Breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off play action on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Completes the shuffle pass. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down to the air. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Blue Hens! He got it back corner of the end zone.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
Drops back on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. The snap sets up to throw. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And, David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you think you've dialed up the blitz and you think you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you can to try to pressure the QB, and you're bringing extra guys, but sometimes that comes at a sacrifice. And you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took advantage of it, didn't get flustered. That was the biggest thing. Like most QBs, sometimes when that blitz comes, they'll get flustered really quickly and make a bad decision. He stayed calm, made the right read, made the right decision.
Sells the fake. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the...
Touchdown, Blue Hens! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Look out! Good job just to get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw on 1st. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The fake wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Bowling Green, taking on the #1 team, the USC Trojans. And it's Bowling Green coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The victory caps off a 6-6 regular season, and now the waiting game for a possible bowl invitation. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Out wide left, it's Robinson.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the 1st down marker. These two right now really on the same page.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, it's Jacobs. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Rush is on, and they got it.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Play action on first down. Left side, it's Miles. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
The give on the counter. Swamped immediately.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Out wide left, it's Lofton. Taken down. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Powers inside. Just ran him over. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Keeps it himself. Pitches it. Touchdown, Delaware. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Looking for the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Straight ahead, it's Jacobs. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Turning it on! Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Jacobs.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Down he goes.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Turns into the pile. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
And I think this offense ran the football knowing it's in 4th down territory. It's 4th and short. It's go time, almost near midfield. To me, this is green light. I got to stay aggressive. I'm losing, but the situation favors me in 4th and short.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Lofton. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Works the middle. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one. and they are rolling.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Out wide right, it's Miles. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Silver. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Delaware. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll return it. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Handoff from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future. If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He breaks a tackle. Past the 6. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Leaves it in his belly. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Aggies. Excellent pass by the back on the option. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Complete to start this drive. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Making the adjustment. Drops back on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. Maybe some room here. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The short hands, it's Silver. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires immediately.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw one interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ellison. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. Back to pass on second down. In the backfield, it's Ellison. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Third and 6 yards to go. Changing the routes with his receivers. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Needs it here on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team.